They say defenses win championships. And in most instances, they will at least keep you close in the game, where your key players can get out there on the field, make the necessary plays to get you over the hump to walk away with that win for that day. Unfortunately, last season, it didn't quite work out that way for the Alabama State Hornets football team. Losing Andrew Body at the beginning of the season, they had to go ahead and make some changes as far as personnel on the field that was going to lead the team on to victory. Even though the Hornets had a great season last year, this upcoming season is definitely going to be a test. And the reason why I say it's going to be a test because they lost some major athletes. They lost some key components on that defensive side of the ball. And Coach Eddie Robinson, he understood that. And the defensive coordinator, Coach Lewis, he understood that. They understand the task at hand. They understand that they got to get out there and go get them athletes that's going to come in there and continue to keep moving this thing forward based on the formula that they've created. Well, guess what? They found a young man that's going to come in this thing and set it off. But guys, we're going to talk about exactly who that young man is right after this. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share these videos, and tap in the friend to tell them to come on in. It's up with positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing because they're like, Coach, what you got going on over there? What you got brewing, dog? Listen, the Hornets defense has been stout over the past couple of seasons. No doubt about it. I mean, looking at how they've been able to stymie teams out there on the field in games where they needed to play on the defensive side of the ball to get them back in the game, or they needed a defensive stop to help them get over the hump to get that win for the day. Well, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, looking at how well they've played over the past couple of seasons, they're losing some key elements to that defense. I mean, you ranked the number one points allowed, top 5 rushing and passing yards, as I stated previously. But when you lose production, that's where it hurts the most because you got to get out there and get them athletes that's going to come back in this boy and make sure everything is on point. I mean, listen, HBCU Legacy game is today. Alabama State has 5 players on the defensive side of the ball that's playing in this game. You got Traquan Thomas. You got Amon Scarborough, Rico Dozier, DeMarcus Cunningham, and James Burgess Jr. All of these young men are playing in this game today. When I say from a production standpoint, that's your top 5 tacklers on defense. Those are your go-to guys out there on the field that's making sure when we need a play, they find a way to make that thing shake. They find a way to make it happen. They getting that stop, giving the team back the ball, or better yet, they stopping the team cold, making sure y'all ain't got no time. Hey, y'all don't have no time left on the clock to do anything to get yourself positioned to win this game. Well, now, you know what? Coach Lewis understands. He understands the task at hand. He understands the drill. Coach Eddie Robinson, they understand the drill. And they say, you know what? Y'all calm down. Hey, calm down. We're going to get these playmakers back up in here. Matter of fact, they might already be sitting over there and over at the Gump right now, waiting to get busy once the spring season kick off. But this one young man that they just brought into the program sitting in the backyard. And I'm telling you, this young man is aggressive. Matter of fact, this young man is a two-way athlete. Oh, yeah. He can do it on the offensive side of the ball as well as the defensive side of the ball. But they brought him in as a defensive player. Now, adding this young man to the program should help the Hornets get things, going right away. I mean, it shouldn't be much of a let-off based on his ability to play the game, but you still got to get them reps up underneath your belt for when you get out there on the field, start playing in crunch time against the competition. Hey, once you move up a level, hey, if it ain't on point, you're going to get exposed real quick. And I think this young man here will have the ability to get out there and do what needs to be done for him to showcase his talent. This young man is definitely going to be a problem out there on the defensive side of the ball against opposing team offenses, covering their receivers, and his ability to make tackles out there on the field. He ain't scared. He'll get up in the receiver's chest and jam him. But there's one thing, though, I need this young man to keep in mind. When he get up in that young man's chest, when he get up in that receiver's chest, make sure you ain't too far with your nose over your toes. Because guess what? When you're too far with your nose over your toes, you might mess around and fall flat on your face. And I don't want to see that happen to him. So I'm sure Coach Lewis and the coaching staff over there on that defense, they're going to make sure they sure that up with him. Let them know, hey, listen, big fella, We don't need you to do that. All we need you to do is come out here and make these plays. Just come on out here and do that thing that you do. Hey, show us that magic that you got going on that defensive side of the ball. Who am I talking about? I ain't talking about nobody than Aydden Moody, defensive back from Jackson-Olin High School in Birmingham, Alabama. Now, this young man's a 3-star recruit. Like I stated before, he ain't never scared. He coming to get that work. He ain't running away from no smoke. He want it all. He coming to get this thing. So trust and believe. Don't think this man is sitting there looking like, I don't really want to do this. No, he come to crack your behind. So y'all better get ready for it. Now, one thing I'll say is this young man, as I stated before, versatile players is something that Coach Eddie Robinson has always been looking for when he's recruiting athletes to come into the program. Last year, I forget the young man's name. His name slipped me right now, forgive me. But he played quarterback for Alabama State last season, and the young man was recruited in as a daggone receiver. So you already know they're looking for players that they can plug and play wherever they need to put them at if they need to play out there on the field. And the funny thing is, this young man definitely will be a key contributor to that defense. You also return kicks if need be. I mean, possibly, you have a few plays here or there on the offensive side of the ball. Since it seems like this is the new thing now where you got athletes that's looking to play two ways. Kind of, that Travis Hunter theory that's been going on as of late. Travis Hunter started that when he was at Jackson State, did it when he went to Colorado, now he's trying to do it in the NFL. So if that's the case, maybe Mr. Moody might be trying to come to Alabama State looking to do the same thing where he can get out there and showcase his talents both on offense and defensive side of the ball. Now, put Moody back there as a punt returner and possibly have it, like I said, have a few plays for him to play, possibly have a few plays on offense as a running back. Yeah, you heard me, as a running back. Let that young man go ahead, get up in that 4-hole or that 3-hole and just go straight down here. Oh, he ain't running for nobody. He dipping that shoulder and go. This young man will definitely be a pivotal piece on that defense, especially with helping the Hornets win games, especially when it comes time where they need those extra yards to keep that ball moving down the field. Or better yet, they need somebody out there on the field just to make a play to get that first down so they can go ahead and run out the clock and don't get a ball back to the other team. I mean, whatever it is that they need for them to do, I think this young man is definitely going to be that one that's going to get out there and make sure that the job is done. Looking at this young man as far as his ability to get out there on the field and just make it happen, this kid here, I think, is going to be hungry for the opportunity to compete. So definitely this is a daggone good pickup. Coach Lewis, got to give you your props for one, because looking at your recipe as far as the athletes that you've been able to bring into the program on the defensive side of the ball over the past couple of years, you have a system in place and you recruit those type of athletes that continue to keep that system moving. So looking at what this young man is able to do out there on the field, I honestly feel that he's one of those athletes that fit that system. You hear it often. People say that sometimes the athlete fits the system. I think this young man is going to fit the system that Coach Lewis is looking to have over there on that defensive side of the ball, where they're going to be physical and they're going to dominate. That's what they're looking to do. And they got playmakers out there on the field. This young man is another one of those playmakers that's definitely looking to make his mark with the Alabama State Hornets football team this upcoming season. Wait and see what this young man do out there on the field. But I got to give him his props right now and say congratulations on taking your talents over to Alabama State University to continue your collegiate football career. Because I know you're looking for to just go up from here. The sky's the limit as far as what you're looking to do out there on the field. So again, congratulations to you. Can't wait to see you get out there on the field and make that thing happen, Mr. Moody. Definitely look forward to seeing you play this upcoming season. But guys, Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.